They were just two friends, sitting at a deli cafe in 2008, frustrated because they couldn't decide what to order, and even worse, the restaurant didn't have a menu online. It was such a small, everyday problem, but that moment, that tiny moment of hunger and inconvenience, it sparked a revolution. Today, Zomato serves over 500 million people across 24 countries. But behind those red delivery bags and sleek app screens lies a story of grit, heartbreak, and relentless belief. Deepinder Goyal didn't start out dreaming of food tech domination. He was an IIT Delhi graduate working at Bain & Company. Long hours, late nights, and colleagues constantly asking for restaurant menus during lunch breaks. Instead of brushing it off, he scanned a few menus, uploaded them to a simple intranet site, and called it Foodie Bay. What started as a side project for a few hungry consultants quickly spiraled. People outside the company began asking for access. Restaurants started reaching out. And Deepinder, he saw the signal. The hunger was real across India. But here's where it gets hard. In 2010, he left his cushy consulting job. No VC money, no plan B, just a belief that people wanted better food discovery. Along with co-founder Pankaj Chadha, he launched Zomato. Their first office, a tiny flat in Delhi. Their first sales team, themselves. Walking from restaurant to restaurant, convincing owners to let them digitize menus for free. They barely made money in the beginning. Servers crashed, salaries were delayed. Investors said, India isn't ready for this. Friends called it foolish. But Deepinder's vision never blinked. He believed in the power of data, in solving a real problem, and in staying hungry. Over the years, Zomato transformed. From listing menus to enabling reviews, then table bookings, and eventually deliveries. Today, they're a one-stop platform for discovering food, ordering it, and even dining in. So how big is this market? In 2025, India's food services industry is worth over Rs 5 lakh crore and growing rapidly. As more people move to cities, seek convenience, and order online, Zomato stands at the center of this evolution. And how do they make money? Simple. Zomato earns from delivery charges, commissions from restaurants, ad placements on their app, subscription programs like Zomato Gold, and now, Hyperpure, their B2B ingredient supply chain. But what truly unlocked their growth? One bold bet, expanding internationally, fast. By 2015, they'd entered over a dozen countries. While some saw this as reckless, it gave Zomato a global brand presence. Even though many of those markets didn't work out, the brand learned. Fast. One painful mistake, burning too much cash too quickly. At one point, they were losing crores a month. The lesson? Growth is good, but sustainable growth is smarter. And then came a risk that could have ended everything, the acquisition of Blinkit. Grocery delivery was a brutal space. Competition was fierce, margins thin. People called it a distraction, but Zomato went all in. And today, Blinkit's growth is one of Zomato's brightest spots, delivering not just groceries, but hope that quick commerce might actually work. Let's pause. If stories like this inspire you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And just a reminder, this isn't a stock tip. It's a story of hustle, hope, and homegrown ambition. Do a quick SWOT. Strengths, a massive user base, strong brand recall, deep tech and logistics capabilities. Weaknesses, razor-thin margins, dependence on gig workers, and intense pressure to show profits. Opportunities, Tier 2 and Tier 3 India, quick commerce, even integrating cloud kitchens and AI-driven recommendations. Threats, Swiggy, Amazon, government regulations, and perhaps the unpredictability of Indian consumers. But through it all, Zomato stays scrappy, still evolving, still hungry. This isn't just a food app, it's a story of how two guys turned a small moment of frustration into a billion-dollar journey. It's proof that ideas don't need to be complex, they just need to be real, solving one pain point at a time. And if you're sitting on an idea right now, unsure if it's big enough, smart enough, scalable enough, remember this: Zomato started with a menu, you just need to start. Thanks for watching.